Good morning. I am Tracy Makarenko and I'm doing an angel card reading for July 2013. Happy Canada Day to my Canadian friends, and happy 4th of July to all my American viewers. And if you are viewing from another country, I hope you get to have some type of country celebration. For us, the weather is always beautiful, and it's just so wonderful to be able to have a day to just celebrate and be with family and friends and enjoy life. So today I am using Archangel Raphael healing cards by Doreen Virtue. I don't know if I've used these ones in a while. It has been quite some time, I think. Whoops, there you go. So I'm going to pull 3 cards and see what it has to say for the month of July, the energy that we'll be working through. If I feel I need to, I'll pull a 4th card to just gain some additional information. I hope last month's read was good for you. I know it sure did help me sit back and take note of what I was doing to help my body recognize some of the trigger points in my body when I know I need to slow down. Oh, there we go. All on the bottom. Oops, one from the middle. Oh, lovely. Some of these cards I haven't actually seen before. So the first one is Inner Authority. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and healings. So the last couple months, it's been about self-care, taking time for ourselves, and then learning more about what we need. And when we get to that place where we really do start understanding ourselves better, our intuition kicks up a notch. And the great thing about that is we start paying, hopefully, more attention to what's going on. So last night, well, actually it was this morning, I woke up with a song in my mind, and I'm sure you can attest to that. When that song gets stuck in your mind, it's hard to get rid of. And I'm not exactly sure still what it means. I tried to get the song out of my mind all morning as I was showering and getting ready. And then I got in the car to drive my daughter to work, and yes, that was the song on the radio. So it definitely has a presence in my life, and I'm not exactly sure what that song is all about. I'm going to listen to it again. Maybe I'm going to meet the person who sings it. I have no idea, but it's got my attention. And that's really what we need to do. We need to pay attention to signs. So that is part of our intuition, to pay attention to these signs and see what they're trying to tell us. We don't always have the answers. And in here, you can see this has more to do with the eyes. It's the eyes of this. It's not a totem pole, but it's a carving, and he's touching the eyes, I believe, and it's turning green. Green, of course, healing. You can see health, go, and Archangel Raphael is all about green. So for this month, if you are trying to improve your intuition to another level, I suggest you wear green if you can. Not all of us look great in green, but even keeping something around us in green, a malachite stone. I don't even know if I have one of those in my crystal bowl, but it's green and it has some striping on it. That's the first stone that has come into my mind as I'm talking about this. No, I don't have one in this book, in this little container. So that's an idea. And they're talking about intuition and you feeling like you can take back your own power. So pay attention to what's going on around you. If there is an imbalance in a relationship, take note of it. Remember, you can pull back your energy and take back your power, because intuitively this is what's coming up for you. Organic foods. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting my desire to consume and use organic product. And of course, whenever we eat healthier, taking out caffeine, alcohol, refined foods, sugar, all that stuff out of our diet, we always feel better. And if you can move into the organic food, you'll feel even that much better. I know we've been eating organic meat for probably 7 or 8 years. I buy as much organic produce as possible. I am gluten-free, so I don't eat gluten products, and I haven't eaten dairy products in about 10 or more years. And yes, that's my cat, Max. You can hear crying in the background. So making little changes, and it's not always easy. The dairy one for me was very difficult because I ended up with an allergy or an intolerance towards it, so I had to give it up. And so when you're making these changes, make sure you're ready for them so that you're not angry about the food change that you're having to make. But the more organic you can eat, the better it is. When my daughter went off to university last fall, she was eating cafeteria food and she felt horrible, partially because she didn't know exactly what she was eating, but the other part is it wasn't organic, and that did not make her feel great. So this last card, Forgiveness Healing, Maxwell. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, peace and health. So you might be having dreams, or you might not be feeling good about yourself in different ways. Sometimes when we're healing, some of this old stuff comes through. It's not about what's going on in our body now. It's about moving through our body and letting it go. And I've talked about this before. When you're sitting with something you need to forgive yourself about, or you're angry and you need to forgive somebody else for something, you need to sit with that emotion and with that thought, and you need to figure out what the basis of that is. You know, there's a lot of times when the kids or myself or my husband, we come home from something and we start yelling at the people in our life. And typically when you yell at the people in your life, it's not them that you're upset with, but they're the most easiest person to holler at. So, you know, something happened at school, upset my daughter, she came home. She's not mad at me, but she's yelling at me because she needs to get that frustration out. So this is kind of how we behave, and this is how our mind behaves. It gets triggered by something bigger than what it's telling you is going on. So you need to sit with that and try and figure out, what is that all about? Why does this keep repeating in my mind? And really pay attention to it and don't ignore it, because that's how things build, and that's how our health gets worse and worse. We need to improve our health by really letting things go. And in order to do that, we have to sit down and really listen. And follow the intuition that you're working on building. You know, ask exactly what it means. Just like this song that I had in my mind today. When I get a moment, because I'm actually traveling today, so things are a little hectic, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to think about that song, and I'm going to spend time with it to figure out what message it was trying to give me. And so you need to do that with anything that's kind of taking up space in your life. And with that said, I am contributing to a magazine. My girlfriend's doing an online magazine, and Living Feng Shui is what it's called. If you get my newsletter, you will get a copy of the website where this magazine is. I should also have it on my home page, but there's 16 people contributing to this magazine, 18 of us contributing to this magazine, and it's all about making more space in your life in different areas. We're all experts in different fields. So maybe there's something there that can help guide you if you feel intuitively guided to go and open the magazine and take a look at what's there. There's so many of us that are just here because we do want to help you wherever you are in your life and whatever that looks like. And I remember 13 years ago, being in a place where life was just the absolute worst. I was not in a good space, and it took me a few years to get out of that, and then things progressively got better and better. They didn't happen overnight, for sure. I can definitely say the last 5 years I've been in a very nice place, and I really do enjoy where I'm at now. And also I have my book, which will be coming out soon. I keep saying that, but I think it really is this time. The cover is complete, and you can actually take a look at that on my website, and under products you can go to the book and you can kind of read about the description and find out a little bit about what it's about. And that page will also update you as soon as it comes available to be purchased through Amazon or Chapters, Barnes & Noble. So I hope you have a great July. I'm so excited because summer is, really here, and it's lovely to get outside and just enjoy the breeze and the sound of the leaves and smell the flowers. So enjoy yourself.